Is social media good or bad?
Either or, huh?
Why would you ask me that? That's hard. That's a hard question. What did other people answer?
Is social media good or bad? Dude, that's...
I'm not so sure I would go with a binary. I think that it can be used for good and it can also be used for bad. It again depends on the individual, it depends on the context.
Let me give you my half and half. And I know it's not the answer you probably want to hear. It's good, like anything, in moderations, but it could be bad if you overdo it.
I don't feel that it's good or bad. There's a lot of negatives to it, especially younger generations are starting to think or feel about themselves. But there's a lot of good to it.
One of the things that people don't really think about is social media it's bad for you, the regular person, but it's also fucking bad for the creators. So like I went on all these shows, I played these characters, I did this shit, and then it's like people come to my social media because they want to see what he's really like.
You know, this is just the direction that we're going. You've got to find another way for people to enjoy life. You know, social media should be an addition to. It shouldn't be life. You know, if you're living vicariously through social media, then it can't be healthy as far as I'm concerned. You know, there's too much else to experience and, you know, personal relationships and getting out there and doing as much as you can to enjoy being alive. I think you could actually get depressed and, you know, it can't be good for your psyche.
So it has its positive and negatives, but I believe this is where we ended up. Man has always progressed from the Roman days to the Bible days, whatever it is, we've always progressed in history, and this just happens to be the progression now.
If I showed you like what I'm really like I'm fucking just a normal dude. But if I show that side of me, like, are they gonna stay? You go through as a creator this type of thing where you're like, I have to continue to play this role, and now whatever show I was on or whatever I was presenting on like YouTube or whatever, if you go to my social media, I have to continue to play that character.
I'm not one of these people that are gonna say, you know, oh, we were so much better off without it. We could be so much better off with it. You know, that's the way we've gone. It's kind of like the evolution of society. So,
or you expect too much from it, or you abuse it. Back to being a drug. I mean, people consider alcohol being a drug, but it's legal if you use it in moderation and you can respect it and you control it and you don't let it affect your everyday well-being. Then yeah, it's good.
Social media is good. You always have to just look for the best in anything. I think social media gives people the opportunity to create conversation, opportunity.